From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News22, where news matters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alejandro Sanchez.
And I'm Taek Arreola. A third man is under arrest for his involvement in the fatal shooting at Salopec Park that resulted in the death of 19-year-old Julia Clark.
Las Cruces police arrested 19-year-old Esteban Munoz. Yesterday, he was charged with a felony count of armed robbery and a felony count of conspiracy to commit an armed robbery. The two other suspects, Apolinar Rosales, pleaded not guilty, and Elijah Zambrano was arrested for his involvement. On September 17, Judge Douglas Driggers denied a motion for pre-trial detention. Zambrano released from custody on a $5,000 secured bond. An illegal street race in Farmington, New Mexico ended with a bang when one of the vehicles crashed and exploded.
Newly released video is being used as a cautionary tale to warn against street racing. Farmington cameras captured two vehicles fleeing after an illegal street race. One fled and lost control, colliding with another car, and ended in an explosive crash. Officers arrived and worked to remove an occupant from the burning vehicle. He and another victim were transported for medical treatment. One driver is facing charges for racing on highways. Maya Rivera is next with the first look at weather.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at what Las Cruces looks like today. Now let's go ahead and look at our camera right on top of Milton. We see our beautiful Corbett Center Student Union with a little bit of the freshman dorms and our beautiful Oregon Mountains right now in golden hour. Now let's go ahead and look at our temperatures for today. For our skies today, we're mostly cloudy with 79 degrees as your temperature. For humidity, it's 40%, and our dew point is 52 degrees with a barometer of 29.89 inches. For our high today was 84, with our average of 81, our low 64, and our record temps for today in 1965 was 92, and our low for today in 1970 was 30 degrees. To be that cold today, wow. Our precipitation for today is 0 inches, but our yearly is 8.51 inches. That's all I have for you for your first look at weather. Back to the desk.
Current immigration policy means immigrants face more problems than ever before. The NMSU Theater Department is dramatizing those problems.
This weekend at NMSU Center of the Arts, the stage will reflect the emotional realities of undocumented youth growing up after 9/11. News22 Judith Campos has the story.
Freezing. Hold on. Freezing. Hold.
Sanctuary City follows two teenagers, B and G, who form a bond and hope of finding safety. Actress Emily Sierra Glover plays G.
There's a lot of humor to it and a lot of lightness, but that it really follows the lives of these characters that are trying to just make it through a world that was not built to support them.
The play shares the characters' memories, moments of fear, love, and sacrifice, together in a world where legal status can define your future. Actor Edward Leva plays B.
It's shown me how grateful I am for things I have, and it shows me how many opportunities that I really gain.
Sanctuary City tells the story of survival and friendship, but it's also a mirror to the world we live in today. I asked the director what impact the audience will get from this story. Director Larissa Lurie says they selected this play because it feels like what is happening today. She says it humanizes something that has been too politicized.
I hope that people who haven't experienced something like this in their lives will get a sense of what it is like on the inside of it.
She hopes the audience will leave with an understanding of what immigrants go through.
Stay tuned. Maya will be back with your national weather forecast.
Jay Schwanke's Life in Bloom is back with a new season filled with surprises. Travel to Hawaii for a 2-part episode devoted to the culture of lei and Lei Day, and visit with Ed Kenny of Family Ingredients. We'll visit the studios of public television icon Bob Ross, and I'll interpret this painting through flowers. Flower Farms, Miss Margot Returns, and a Halloween special, Life in Gloom. Live the flower life with me on public television stations nationwide.
Saturday at 2 p.m. on KRWG.
Have you always wanted to try yoga?
Here's your chance to lengthen, strengthen, and tone your body with Happy Yoga with Sarah Starr. In each episode, Sarah guides you through a modified yoga practice using a chair for support, providing you with an easy entrance into a gentle yoga practice, all while featuring the beauty of Mother Nature. Enjoy a yoga practice that is invigorating, fun, and accessible, but most of all, effective.
And then Maya's next with the national weather forecast. What do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. And yes, although it's October, we're still not quite there yet. First, let's take a look at our first map with the fall foliage. Up in the north of the U.S., you see that we've hit the peak or high and moderate fall foliage. But in the most of the U.S., we still see low to none and little to none, especially from the bottom of California all the way to North Carolina. The South will have to wait a little bit to get that fall color in their states. Going on to our next map, still talking about the fall, we're still feeling that summer heat, especially in the South, with Phoenix, Arizona at 89, going down to El Paso, Texas at 81, and even going across Texas to Houston, where we're at 92, and Jackson, Mississippi at 82 as well. Now going on to our next map, we're still talking about the Southwest of the U.S. Right now we have severe weather storms, flood watches, and wind advisories all over the Southwest of the U.S. That's all I have for you for your national weather maps. I'll be back for your local weather when News22 continues.
Welcome to the LBJ Presidential Library in Austin, Texas. As an author, journalist, television commentator, and CEO of the LBJ Foundation, I've talked to some of the biggest names and best minds of our day about our nation's rich history and the issues of our times. Now we'll bring some of those conversations straight to you. I hope you'll join us.
Sunday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Media.
This season on Homemade Live, we are cooking up something fun. It's amazing. New guests, Joy, Bauer, my buddy, Kendall Toole.
I'm cooking with Lydia Bastianich right now. What is happening?
New recipes, lemony orzo, eggplant parmesan, country-style crepes. And you could smear this on a tire and I'd eat it. And unexpected surprises.
I wish this was a shovel. That was so good.
It's all happening on Homemade Live.
Monday at 2 p.m. on KRWG Media.
Welcome back to News22. Now let's take a look at your local weather. First in Farmington, it's 71. If we go down to Albuquerque, 72. In Socorro, 72 as well. Go down more to Ruidoso, 66. And going down to Roswell, 76. My apologies. Las Cruces, 79. And Deming, 79 as well. For tomorrow's temperature, we have Farmington at 71. Santa Fe at 72. Albuquerque, 77. If we go down to Roswell, we feel that heat at 83. In Las Cruces, 84, and Deming, 85. Alamogordo tonight, it will be clear skies with a low of 57, and tomorrow our high would be 82 with mostly clear skies. For tomorrow, Truth and Consequences will have clear skies once again with the low of 61, and tomorrow a high of 80 with mostly clear skies again. Silver City will be clear skies with 58 as your low tonight and 75 as your high tomorrow with clear skies. In Las Cruces again, tonight will be your 64 as your low with clear skies, and tomorrow 84 as your high with mostly clear skies. Back to Thayek.
And Ben is next with sports.
A little bit of soccer action as our season comes to a close.
Well, thanks, guys. Coming up in sports, our soccer team's going to be playing their last home game this weekend. You can toss that remote because News22 Sports is next.
Midwestern flair meets mouth-watering flavor.
Welcome to St. Louis, where the music is blue and the barbecue is always red hot.
Join Stephen Reichman for bold new dishes and big-name guests.
Don't miss an all-new season of Project Fire.
Friday at 2 p.m. on KRWG.
KRWG-TV's public file is available at 2915 McPhee Circle in Milton Hall, Room 117, on the campus of New Mexico State University. Regular business hours are from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 to 5 p.m. weekdays. You can also view the file online at publicfiles.fcc.gov.
I'm Samantha Brown. Join me for the premiere season of Places to Love. I'm finding the destinations, the experiences, and the people who make us feel like we are really a part of a place. It's why I have a love of travel and why these are my places to love.
Saturday at 7 p.m. on KRWG-Public Media.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back. I'm Ben Schlittler, and let's talk sports. One NMSU team who has found a way to put it all together is the volleyball team. They're the winners of 4 straight and are unbeaten in the CUSA. And this weekend, they'll hope to keep that up against UTEP in a clash of CUSA Titans. Both the Aggies and the Miners have gotten off to incredible starts this year, and we'll see at least one streak broken because NMSU is undefeated at the Pan Am, and UTEP, who is sitting at 14-2 right now, are undefeated on the road. So one of those is going to end. UTEP is as hot as they come right now, and the Aggies have a shot to take down the red-hot Miners this weekend at the Pan Am. Now, the Aggie football team are on bye this week, but for local fans who are looking to get their fix, our high school teams are going to have a busy weekend. The 2 best running teams in the state will collide as number 4 Centennial faces a daunting challenge this Friday as they head to number 5 Hobbs to take on their dual-threat quarterback, Junior Medrano. Meanwhile, here in Cruces, we'll see the stoppable force take on the movable object as 1-5 Clovis and 2-5 Oregon Mountain are going to go head-to-head. Both squads have lost their last 4, and they're all desperate for a win. The game is 7 at the Field of Dreams. And we're inching closer to men's basketball season, and there are high hopes for this year's Aggie team. CUSA just dropped their preseason polls in their all-conference teams, and they seem pretty high on the Aggies. NMSU comes in 3rd place behind Kennesaw State and Liberty, which, if it holds, would be their highest finish in the conference since they joined back in 2023. The all-conference team also featured new Aggie transfer Jamel Jones, the mid-range specialist who put up 18 points on 47% shooting from the field for CSU Bakersfield last year. He'll make his Aggie debut against Adams State on November 4th. And that's it for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action next week. Still ahead on News 22, Maya will be back to take a look at your 5-day forecast.
PBS News, providing trusted coverage in a rapidly moving news cycle.
The Supreme Court temporarily barred the Trump administration from deporting Venezuelan migrants
and diving deeper into critical issues.
Over the past 15 years, pedestrian and cyclist deaths on our roads have increased dramatically.
Every year in the United States, as many as 1 billion birds die while migrating.
And the way that we live, having windows, is killing birds.
Weekends at 6:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
I'm Eric Johnson, host of Garden Smart. Each week we travel the country north to south, east to west, exploring some of the most exciting gardens, as well as talking to industry horticulturalists about design principles, new plants, and also how you can be more successful with your home garden.
Saturday at 2:30 p.m. on KRWG Public Media.
Let's go ahead and take a look at our top stories.
An illegal street race in Farmington, New Mexico turned deadly. In light of recent immigration policy, the NMSU Theater Department is dramatizing the problems immigrants face.
Yes, let's go ahead and take a look at your 5-day weather forecast. On Friday and Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with your highs of 80s and lows of 60s. On Sunday and Monday, it will be raining with, again, 70s as your high and 60s as your low. And on Tuesday, we'll have your sunny skies once again at 83 as your high and 57 as your low.
And that's all for News 22 Thursday. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Tune in next week for news. I'm Alejandro Sanchez.
And I'm Taya Carrela. And from the whole News 22 team, Alejandro, Maya, Ben, and myself, have a good night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Hola, muy buenas tardes. Gracias por estar con nosotros en Noticias 22. Con ustedes, Israel Díaz. En Las Cruces, una tercera persona fue arrestada por ser involucrada en el tiroteo en el Parque Solapec que resultó en la muerte de la joven de 19 años, Julia Clark. Ayer el Departamento de Policía de Las Cruces arrestó el joven de 19 años, Esteban Muñoz, quien es acusado por un delito de robo a mano armada y conspiración por cometer un robo a mano armada. Los otros dos sospechosos, Apolinar Rosales, se declaró no culpable y Elaya Zambrano fue arrestado por ser cómplice del delito. En septiembre, el juez Douglas Triggers negó una moción de detención previa al juicio, liberando a Zambrano bajo una fianza de $5,000. En Farmington, Nuevo México, una carrera ilegal de autos terminó con una explosión cuando uno de los vehículos se estrelló y explotó. Cámaras de Farmington captaron a 2 vehículos huyendo tras participar en la carrera ilegal. Uno de los autos perdió el control y chocó contra otro automóvil que terminó en un accidente explosivo. Los oficiales llegaron al lugar y rescataron a una persona atrapada dentro del vehículo en llamas. Esa persona y otra víctima fueron trasladadas para recibir tratamiento médico. Uno de los conductores se enfrenta a cargos por participar en carreras en autovías. Y mientras en deportes, mañana la preparatoria de Oregon Mountain sigue en la temporada de fútbol americano, donde se enfrentarán en el estadio Field of Dreams contra los Wildcats de Clovis. La semana pasada Oregon perdió contra Carlsbad. Los Knights de Oregon Mountain llevan 2 victorias esta temporada y 5 derrotas, mientras que Clovis ha ganado solamente un partido. Esto es todo para hoy en Noticias 22. No se les olvide seguirnos en Instagram y en YouTube y que pasen muy buenas noches.